From the center of the universe, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, this is the SDM Show with your host, Rob Cairns. The SDM Show focuses on business, life, productivity, digital marketing, WordPress, and more. Sit back, relax, grab your favorite drink, and enjoy the show. Here is Rob.
Hey everybody, I'm Rob Cairns. I'm the founder, CEO, and chief creator of Amazing Ideas at Stunning Digital Marketing. In today's podcast, I sit down with Arpit Shaw and we talk about WP Sync Sheets. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. This podcast is brought to you by Stunning Digital Marketing, the digital marketing agency for all your business needs. We are also your WordPress security experts, having over 14 years of experience locking down, backing up, and protecting WordPress websites. Go to stunningdigitalmarketing.com for more info or stunningdigitalmarketing.info for links to everywhere we can be found on the web. Hey everybody, Rob Cairns here. And in today's podcast, I'm here with Arpit Shaw of WP Sync Sheets. How are you today?
Yes, I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on your podcast today. How are you today?
Doing good, much better. And thanks for understanding and rescheduling. So it's always a pleasure to have somebody new to talk about products and what they do on the podcast. So before we get into WP Sync Sheets, how did you get into WordPress, and tell us a little bit about your WordPress origin story, please?
Sure. So, this story is from beginning, like whenever I passed out from my college since like 2009. On June 2009, I passed out from college like IT engineer, and then after I started my own journey. And I learned from PHP basic. Then after I started some HTML, CSS, JavaScript over there. So there was a vanilla JavaScript over there on things like on 2009. So after that, I learned from PHP basic, like string arrays and everything's from there. Then I suddenly seen about a WordPress. Like on the WordPress, I just started with the blog, and that on that time it was very basic, as you know, like there is on just starting with the blog side, like having a post and categories and pages over there. So no more big deal over there. So I like more about plugins and themes. There is just a basic, we have just started for adding a post and pages. So basic website we have created on 2009. After that, I started from providing services to our client as well. So we are having some expertise to create some themes. Then after we are creating some plugins over there. So on to the 2014, we have started our own company on our on small town called Nadia on India. So we have started to providing services to freelancing our client over there. So after that, its days goes on and goes on, and we are also planning to create some stunning plugins as well as some themes that we can sell out from our site. So on 2018, we have some idea about plugins. So I just seen about one of the forms that having some automation that having some export those entries to CSV and Excel sheet. So meanwhile, I have an idea that what we can do for the Google Sheet and Google Spreadsheet. So do we have any library to connect with that? So I was searching with that on the GitHub and everywhere, and also finding some stunning Google Sheets API from the Google console. So I also learn about that how the things are going for the Google Sheet API and what are the steps that we need to integrate with the WordPress. So at that time, I'll just think about only just a form. So basic, we have started from integrated add-on for Gravity Forms. So in 2018, we have launched a Gravity Forms, like a WP Sync it for Gravity Forms that will be automated all the forms entry into the Google spreadsheet. So this is just a runtime. We have just one settings over there. So on 2018, we have launched onto the Code Canyon, and then after we have more plugins like WP SyncSheet for Elementor. Then after we have WP Forms, Ninja Forms, Fluid Forms, and Formidable Forms over there. So all
Mhm.
these forms are good with integrated with the Google spreadsheet, and we have some basic steps over there that we need to authenticate your Google accounts into the client ID and client secret key. After that one-time settings, it will be automatically added all those entries onto the Google spreadsheet. After that, we have also think about what we can do for the e-commerce orders. Like we have connection with the WooCommerce, so we have created some steps that we can have all those order statuses like pending orders and completed orders. Then after we have cancel, trash, all those orders we have managed from one Google spreadsheet as well. So these are the origins of the WP Sync sheet. And then after we have a long story that we can have a version by version we have created over there.
So one of the things you mentioned was you started on Code Canyon, and I know in talking to you offline that you've moved off Code Canyon and you're only selling them on your own website. Why did you make that change?
Yes, on this year, like on January 2023, just we have decided that we can move from Code Canyon and we are going to plan uh, to sell our plugins on our website because Code Canyon have some limitation as well. So like onto the customer are also asking for multi-sites license key. So if we have multi-site license key, then we can integrate on the agency builder as well. So if customer having clients that have multiple sites that they can use it. So on Code Canyon, we have some limitation for that multi-site option as well. Then
Yeah.
after we have something that we have not a profitable business on that because it's having some one-time license key over there. So that is not a good sign for the profitable business over there. And we are also developing our features like every month, not going for like version by version, like 1.0 to 1.1, 1.2, until we have 8.0.1 right now. So it's very difficult to having provide a profitable sales over there onto the Code Canyon as well.
Yeah. Do you also have a free version in the WordPress repository at this point in time?
Yes, yes. Every plugins like WP Syncs it for WooCommerce, WP Syncs it for Gravity Forms and Elementor, WP Forms. Every plugins we have a light version onto the WordPress.org, so you can check it out with that as well. And we have some basic functionality that we can integrate onto the website. So a client can or people can user can knows about what we are doing and what our plugins do.
Okay. And what functionality is in the light version that only in the light version?
Sure. Onto the light version, when it comes from the WooCommerce, we have export orders directly from WooCommerce to Google Spreadsheet, as well as we have export products from WooCommerce store to Google Spreadsheet. So these two basic functionality that we have already provided on the free version.
Okay.
So there is no limit for the orders or products that you can export number of orders or number of products from a WooCommerce store to the Google Spreadsheet.
And what other features are included in the paid version that aren't in the free version?
Yeah, onto the light version, as I explained you, onto the export orders and export products over there. Rest of the things like we have import products, import orders. Then after we have export customers. Then after import customers. Then we have export coupon codes, import coupon codes. So everything's that we can manage one store WooCommerce directly from Google spreadsheet. So we have a export functionality as well. We have import functionality as well. So yeah, anyone can change from the Google spreadsheet. It will be affected onto the Google
Okay.
WooCommerce stores as well.
Yep. How many registered users do you have of your paid products right now? Do you mind saying, or would you rather not?
Yeah, again, so it currently we have 1,000 customers, 1,000 plus customers over that will be already using our products, and I'm very glad that having some all those customers are very happy, and we have a 225 plus 5-star rating. So
Okay.
only there is they're given us the only 5-star rating over there. So having, as you can see onto the code canyon as well, onto our website as well. So based on our support, based on our plugins features, based on our customer features that we are providing on our plugins, so those are the things that we have a 225 5-star rating over there.
What is your target market for your customers? Like, what kind of customers are you going after?
Yeah, currently customer are purchasing our products because of managing that first of all for the WooCommerce store. If customer are having a WooCommerce store with the multiple products, if multiple products are there, then they are managing from a WooCommerce stores is very difficult to onto the edit one product, then after edit another products over there. So from that we have a solution for that customer that we can manage all those products and orders and coupons and customers are on single spreadsheet, and they can edit from single spreadsheet, and they can change anything like stock price, then after stock quantity, if they want to change products name, if they want to change variation, if they want to change like external products, group products, variable products,
Yeah.
anything they can change from the Google spreadsheet, and that will be affected onto the WooCommerce store directly. So this is just like on within a second that it will be affected onto the WooCommerce website. Then second thing is that if someone having a gravity form, so gravity forms are using for the event marketing purpose as well, career marketing as well. Like if someone has been created some form that we have a mega events like WordCamp, as you can, for example, we have WordCamp events over there. So they can have a multiple response and multiple entries from that form. So they are managing from the admin side is very difficult to over there. So we have a solution that we can manage all these things on entries onto the one single Google spreadsheet. So this just like runtime. So it will be whenever we have press a submit button, at the within a second of time, it will be automatically added a new row onto the Google spreadsheet.
Yeah. In terms of pricing, how much does the product cost if somebody wants to buy it?
Yeah, like we have started very basic price, like $49 per year, like onto the all those forms that we have created with the syncing with uh, gravity forms like ninja forms, elementor forms, fluent forms. Then after we have formidable forms. Those are all start with the basic price like $49 per year.
Yeah.
Then after we have also a WooCommerce. So WooCommerce is like currently we have an offer for the $49, but generally it starts with the $59 per year. And we have also bundle products as well that we can purchase like WooCommerce plus any of this form. So it will be like $79 per year.
Yeah.
And we have also a lifetime offer over
And
that.
that's per site. So do you have any bundled options where you have packages of 5 sites at a discounted rate, or 100 sites at, or or more at a
Yes,
discount?
yes,
Not yet.
yes. Like these cost, as I said, on this for the one site, right? So on the five site, that will be on different pricing right now. So on the starter planning for the WP forms for five site is 119,
Okay.
and WooCommerce starter for 149. And if you are going for the bundle, then it will be 249 for five sites.
Okay. Thank you. So what is on the roadmap? You've already integrated with Five Forms products. Um, I know there's a couple other Forms products out there that do direct integration with Sheets, so they're probably not on your roadmap. What on expansion of your product is on the roadmap?
Sure. Like currently, we are just focusing on the WooCommerce because WooCommerce is very popular from among all of these forms. WooCommerce and from we have Gravity Forms. These two plugins are very popular that people are using from our plugins over there. So on WooCommerce, currently we have 8.0.1 version, and we have also mentioned all those changelog onto our on our website as well, and we have also mentioned when we have updated our products. So on to the apart from the roadmap, we are also planning to having some migration of one store to another store. Like if someone having a WooCommerce stores onto the one website, and they want to migrate to second website, like they want to create like staging website, or they want to create some different website, but the products will be the same, but pricing will be the different. So they can easily migrate those stores to one store to another store. So we are planning for that migration of that store as well. So these are our future plan that what we can do for that. Then after we have a tool set integration uh, into the WooCommerce plugin, like WP syncs it for WooCommerce. Currently, we have 45 plus third-party plugins that we have already integrated on our WP syncs it for WooCommerce plugins. So we are after that we are also planning for tool set, Jet Engine. Then after we have a Metabox. Those third-party plugins we are going to also integrate onto the WooCommerce site, and then after we can easily export those data from WordPress WooCommerce website to the Google spreadsheet, and we can manage from there as well.
Yeah. That's a really good solution. Have you thought about integrating things like out of WordPress, for example? The user management comes to mind right away. Downloading that to a Google spreadsheet and syncing that back. Like, have you thought of that kind of integration?
Currently, onto the WooCommerce side that we have many things that we have already integrated over there, and apart from the Gravity forms that we can manage with the another things that we can have import from Google Spreadsheet to the Gravity forms as well.
Yeah, I understand that. When do you think you're going to be adding some of this functionality in the next 6 months and the next year? Like, what's kind of your timing at this point?
Yeah, like as I said, like onto the like basic plugin, like people are already using like toolset. Then after we have a Metabox that those plugins are already using. So we are planning to launch soon, like onto the next month. So we have already developed a third-party compatibility, but we are on testing mode right now. So once we have tested everything from our side, then we are going to launch on to the next month.
Mhm. Is there anything else you want to add, Arpit, about your product? Or
Yes, onto the WP sync sheet, as you can see, like there are many things we are already developed on onto the feature basics on the WooCommerce and Gravity forms and Ninja forms and WP forms. And recently, we have also launched a WP Sync Sheet for Core. So that will be the WordPress Google Spreadsheet add-on. Onto the WordPress, what we are doing is we can easily manage a post, pages, categories, custom post type from the Google spreadsheet as well. So we have a export functionality as well. We have import functionality as well. So we can easily manage from one single Google spreadsheet for all those WordPress basics things like pages, post, categories, users, and everything's over there. So this is our new plugin called WP Sync Sheet for Core. So this is a WordPress Google spreadsheet add-on. And apart from all those features, we have very cool features like schedule, import, and export over there. So people can easily schedule our all those entries and orders and products import. Like if they want to change a product price, like after 2 days or after 1 week of times, like if you have some selling of that days, so they can easily schedule that. Functionality from like after 1 week or 30 minutes or 1 hour or 1 day or 1 week, or we have also assumed for the calendar date as well.
Yeah.
So they can easily schedule import and export functionality whenever they want to do it. So there are many
Yeah.
cool features. Yeah.
That makes really good sense. Arpit, thanks for coming on and talking about your product today. Thank you very much, and you have a wonderful day, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rob, to having me on your show, and it was very nice to talk with you. And
Oh,
thank you so much, and have a nice day.
yeah, you too. My pleasure. Thank you.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
This podcast is brought to you by Stunning Digital Marketing, the digital marketing agency for all your business needs. We are also your WordPress security experts, having over 14 years of experience locking down, backing up, and protecting WordPress websites. Go to stunningdigitalmarketing.com for more info or stunningdigitalmarketing.info for links to everywhere we can be found on the web. A very special thank you to Arpit Shaw for joining me on this edition of the SDM Show. This podcast is dedicated to my late father, Bruce Cairns. Dad, I miss you very much. I love you, and I think about you every day. For more information about Stunning Digital Marketing, your digital marketing experts, go to stunningdigitalmarketing.com or go to stunningdigitalmarketing.info to find out all the great places that Rob Cairns can be found on the web.